Yay, it says you're live. Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. I see people already in the chat. Welcome. I'm going to say hi to everybody, and then I will say hello to everyone watching this back as well. Hi, Blake. Blake is here to mod. Thank you. Or just hang out. You don't have to mod. Hi, Jan. Welcome. Hi, Banana Cat. Hi, Dalcossier. Hi, Sarah. Welcome, everybody. We'll wait for a few seconds or minutes, rather. But everybody watching this back and everyone here so far, while we're waiting for everyone to come in, welcome to the Freeing My Alpha book launch. Yay! So, book 2, let me grab it for you, of the My Shy Alpha series just launched today. I'm super excited. So we're gonna hang out and chat about it. We have a fun schedule planned, and I am a little late, but that's okay. It's probably expected by now if you've seen my streams. Hi, Jaguar Books. Thanks for coming. Yeah, so today we're going to just be doing an excerpt reading of book 2. And you don't need to have read book 1 in order to understand what's happening today, by the way, just in case everybody is worried, or I mean anyone is worried about that, because I'm going to give you context for everything. I'll just tell you a bit about the series and about book 2. So if you feel behind, it's okay. You're good. I got you. But I'm very excited. We're gonna do, after the excerpt reading, I'm gonna do a Q&A so we can chat about things. You can ask about this series or writing in general, anything you'd like. We can just do a Q&A for as long as we have questions. And then we will do a virtual book signing. So I have, let me show you the wheel. Wait, let me move myself. The wheel is, I do this every time. It's on this side. It's, wait, no, this side. Oh my god, it's reversed for me. Just forget you saw any of that. The wheel. The wheel is here. Order numbers. If your order number on my website ends in one of these numbers, you can potentially have your book signed live on stream. So it's kind of like a virtual global book signing, which I thought would be fun. I can only do like 3 to 5 orders, so we're going to randomly select them. But if you would like to add your order in before I sign this, there's still time. You can order at riverkiteart.com/shop. And if that doesn't work for you, you can also use Etsy. I put the books up on Etsy and I will include those ones too, but those are the only ones that I can sign. Like if you buy the book at a bookstore, can't sign that. So I think that, oh my gosh, hi Katie. I think I saw everybody and got to say hello to everyone so far. You didn't pre-order this time? That's okay, it's totally fine. Thank you for being here to support. I'm just excited to be able to hang out with you. So thanks everybody for showing up to hang out today, or tonight rather. I'm sure everyone's all in different time zones. How are you doing? I would love to hear an update about you real fast before we get into the details of this book and book series. I have the books behind me as well. Wait, let me move this way. So this is book 1 right here, and then book 2 is on this side right here, and they look cool together. Let me grab them so you can see 2 copies together. Yay! Yeah, I'm really excited about how these turned out, and like, let me line them up so you can see how the spines look side by side. Is that, I'm trying to get it without the glare. There you go. There you go. Yeah, wait, wrong direction. So this, like, I'm just really excited to see. I already have plans for book 3, but yes, I finally got these copies in and they look really good. So I'm very excited to be signing them and sending them out to you today. You're going to be graduating with a master's in math. Yeah, my sibling is graduating this weekend. So exciting. Congratulations. And you love how the books look together? Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. So, let me just give you some background about this series. So, this is book one, and the whole series is based off of this title. It says My Shy Alpha for book one. And that is where it comes in to play with freeing my alpha. Uh, the new cover looks awesome. Thanks. Thank you, Todd, who is my dad. I feel weird saying Todd on the stream. Dog Costier, love the color clash. Oh my gosh, thank you. Congrats. Oh yeah, to Blake. Congrats to Blake. But yeah, so book one has it is the like start of my Steamy Shifter romance series. My Shy Alpha follows Aaliyah, who is on the left for you. Yes, good. I got the mirroring correctly. Aaliyah has OCD and PTSD, but she's also experienced a traumatic relationship before, so she is rediscovering what it means to be loved and how to accept love in this series, and that storyline continues through all three books. It's going to be a trilogy. So book two, Freeing My Alpha, is midway through this storyline where she is rediscovering how to be loved. And her and Noah's relationship, I don't feel like this is a spoiler, it's going well. So in the start of book two, let me turn myself down so I don't keep clipping. I see my audio clipping. So they're like moving from that new relationship energy into long-term relationship energy, so it has like a very definite energy shift in this book. Everything kind of increases, so things that are steamy are getting steamier, things that are darker, like they're discussing their past and working through past traumas, that gets like dove into a little more. How do you say, I don't know, is that right? Anyway, Sarah says I'm visiting my family on the West Coast. That's so exciting. So yeah, this one, I think, basically, I'm trying to remember where I was, sorry. So, because they would like to move forward in a relationship and potentially start a family, they start to plan about that, but of course, trauma and like trauma re-triggers don't allow that to happen. Best laid plans, I guess. And so they have to figure out how to navigate a re-trigger and like kind of unearthing some deeper things that are going on for them while also navigating their committed relationship, because they've never been in a relationship like this before. If this hasn't been established already, this is a werewolf book, so they are fated mates, and it's very different from anything else that both of them have experienced. And then as they start to plan these things, the other issue going on is that some pack members are starting to get even more tense about Noah's belief system. So the Shy Alpha, Noah, of the pack, he is like the leader of their werewolf pack, Greenfield pack. And he does not want to go along with the ideas of like alpha domination. So that is not a welcome concept from other alphas. And it starts to become an issue in this book. But they're starting to wonder, how big of an issue is that, and does that extend beyond their pack? Like, how severe of a problem is it? And so lots of different questions start to be brought up in this book. There's like figuring out how to navigate grief, because they have both experienced the death of a parent and they can relate on that level. And they are also trying to figure out how to navigate their own lives and identities that are shifting. So I hope that give some context about this book. I am going to be reading an excerpt in a second, but in order to read this excerpt, I am going to definitely need to give you context because this happens to be a very werewolfy excerpt, which is kind of embarrassing, but I kind of love it at the same time. Like, it's adorable. So that's why I wanted to read it for you, because might as well go all out, right? So basically, I'm trying to look at my notes real fast to make sure I didn't forget any context for you. So this is in chapter 2, I believe. Yes. If you have the book, I'll wait for you to get to this point. It's starting on the end of page 16 if you have the paperback or hardcover edition already. I know some people do in the chat, which is really cool. So thank you so much for already grabbing a copy. But some context is that Aaliyah, the main character, is going to she is a preschool teacher, and she's going to help give feedback in her werewolfy, new pack that she's in, because, another piece of context that's very important is that she was raised as a human and didn't know that she was part werewolf, but lots of things started making sense about herself. All these things she was shoving down about her that were weird or inappropriate or unladylike. That's dives into that a lot in book 1. And so in this book, we're talking about that even more because she experiences a lot of different situations that are culture shock for her. So in this part, when she's going to visit the forest school, she is helping Noah's sister, who's named Rain, and Rain is running the forest school, and it's very cute. There's all these lichen, because they're called lichens. It's a type of werewolf lore. So these lichens have their kids are called pups, which is also very cute and very werewolfy. That's what I'm talking about. So Aaliyah is getting to see how that type of school is run, even though she's just used to human preschool and elementary school. And the other context needed is that the baby that Aaliyah is going to be holding, her name is Sarah. Sarah, you have a baby that shares your name in this book. So Sarah is one of the students, I would say, but she's an infant, so she's not a student. She's just it's a combination between a school and a daycare. That's part of why they wanted Aaliyah's advice on how to navigate their unique situation, because they don't have a daycare set up. So with that context, I will read this excerpt for you, and this also includes, Sarah says, ooh, this also includes an illustration, so I will be spoiling a very cute illustration for you. So here we go. We are at the bottom of page 16. Alright, Teacher Luna, here she is. Rain pops a milk-drunk Sarah back into my arms. Sarah's eyes droop with satisfaction. I erupt into adoring silent giggles, overcome with Sarah's smacking lips. But by the time I can sort her wispy hair back into order, I get the sense we're no longer standing back from the crowd. I gasp as little noses sniff the air around me, a pileup of bodies gathering at my feet. Oh my, what do we smell now? We told you, Alpha Noah! A pup shakes his head as if that's the most obvious answer in the world. I sputter out laughter. I did say goodbye to him recently, so I'm sure I do smell like... Words escape me as pups swarm my personal space, sniffing my legs in a voracious wolf pile until I nearly topple over. Rain steadies me, but the pup's laughter rises throughout the forest, spurring me into contagious giggles. Self-control lapses from there. We're all cracking up, excited to share this space together, until a scent catches my nose. The sweetest, most endearing hint of cinnamon and sugar I've ever smelled. I lift my head, feeling new eyes on me. Noah and I lock stares. Our bond spikes with such a heavy emotion that I suck in a startled breath. Every single pup freezes, following my gaze. Noah hasn't expressly said he wants to have kids. Whenever we've talked about it, it's been surrounding my desires, not his. It sounds like he generally plans to have them in his lifetime. I just don't know if he feels the same deep, unshakable desire to raise them, or if it's just a social expectation placed on him. And I don't think I'll feel okay with planning to have a baby until he makes it clear. His gaze is so powerful that my knees feel weak. Leaves pepper his dark hair thrown to one side, and his clothes strain around his broad shoulders, telling me he's newly shifted into his human form and still bristling with energy from his scouting run. But those sharp, stoic eyes aren't their usual teal. They're stark yellow. His wolf has shown up to greet us. No one dares to move, awaiting the top alpha's cue. But he can't seem to move either. Heavy emotion ripples over his brow, his eyes locked on my form like he's craving to absorb the picture I paint. I look down at the little ones at my feet, and Sarah in my arms, warm, chubby pups squished against me from every angle. Noah must have seen us interacting the whole time. Or maybe there's even more to it. Noah mentioned he's bonded deeply with not just me, but every single Greenfield Pack member. Does this mean he felt us celebrating our excitement together until his wolf couldn't resist checking for himself? Could he feel these pups' laughter in his heart, sharing it with us too? I love that thought so much that my chest aches, stealing my breath until it becomes uneven bursts. The youngest pup can't contain herself, throwing her tiny arms in the air with a delighted screech. Noah melts into a grin wide enough to show his sharp incisors, and the forest fills with screams and laughter as the pups sprint to their alpha. Well, not just sprint to him, they launch themselves at him, thrusting their bodies into the air with full confidence he'll catch them. Rain bursts into a cackle. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Noah's eyes widen, but his smile turns mischievous. He snatches up every airborne pup until his sturdy arms spill over with too many pups to hold. They crawl across his biceps and shoulders, overtaking him until he crumbles beneath them at around 19, sputtering into deep belly laughter that even I can rarely rouse from him. And I'm stuck standing here, cuddling Sarah against my throbbing heart as my brain restarts. I don't think I'll ever be able to process the vision in front of me, more gorgeous than anything I've imagined our lives to become together. Noah doesn't just like kids, he loves them. But does he want to dedicate every waking hour to kids as a parent? That's a whole separate question, forcing me to swallow my excitement. Rain finally catches her breath, pulling pup after pup off of Noah with rapid precision, only for them to run right back and pounce on the pile. Alright, enough, enough! You found him already! Rain herds the pups into the clearing around the deer tracks, but some kids stick by Noah, their hands miniature against his wide palms. They tug on him with all their might, and he chuckles, unmoving as if he's only brushed by a light breeze. When he meets my eyes, his genuine, erupting smile flips my heart. Hi. His soft, deep voice rumbles through my chest, and we're not even touching. Hi, I breathe. His eyes fall to Sarah in my arms, tracking my thumbs, softly rubbing her as she drifts deeper into sleep. But Noah's gaze stirs my scent into a mushy, sweet explosion, begging me to tackle my mate with a hard kiss. Instead, I bite my bottom lip, unsure how else to contain myself. Noah's eyes brighten as he breaks into a wider smile. Are you joining our lesson or not, Alpha Noah? You're our biggest distraction today. Rain crosses her arms with a grin. Noah pulls his focus from me with a chuckle. Okay, I'm joining the lesson for today. The pups around us cheer, and Noah and I laugh. He allows them to guide him towards the clearing, widening his stance to dodge the pups cluttering his feet. Before I can follow after them, multiple pups stop Noah. They turn around, extending their hands for me. Noah and I meet eyes and smile, but there's an extra warmth and giddiness in our bond that wasn't there before, giving my heart a workout. As our class settles into a rare patch of dry leaves beneath a heavy canopy, Rain's bright voice enraptures everyone's attention. So far, Rain has managed to include every core subject in her lesson while keeping it hands-on, and I can tell the pups genuinely care about her teachings. Some pups climb trees as they listen, fiddling with bugs, sticks, or leaves, but I know better than to think they're distracted. Rain seems to understand that every kid is different, allowing them to pay attention in their own ways. Noah and I might actually be the only ones having trouble focusing. I can't stop feeling the eyes on my right cheek. Biting the inside of my cheek, I stopped myself from erupting into anxious, excited giggles. The different, novel sensation in our bond only grows with my smile, expanding by the second in my chest. Everything in me wants to pounce on my mate. For now, I settle on teasing him. Just when I nod along to Rain's question, I shoot Noah a quick glance to catch him staring. His focus zips back to Rain, but excitement sparks in our bond, loving the silent game of chase. I hold my breath, containing my laugh, but Noah's eyes drift back to me. They're stark yellow, just like his shifted wolf. My stomach flips. He's more excited than I thought. His eyes glide down my body, tracing the baby still nestled in my arms, then dart back to my face. His breath heightens, and then I feel it. An uncontainable ache spills from Noah, sharpening his breath. I have to swallow twice, my throat constricting with emotion. Noah hasn't said a word, but I can feel the answer I'm looking for. I just can't believe it's real, that my life actually brought me here after so much disappointment around this very subject. When Noah found our class today, he wasn't just adoring how sweet it was to see me interacting with kids. He's agonizing over the thought of us and our kids, just like I was. But is now the right time? I can't bear to keep looking into Noah's eyes, my heart racing out of control and dampening my palms. I duck my head, busying my focus on delicately swiping Sarah's drool before it slips down her squishy cheek. Would you like to answer this question for us, Alpha Noah? Rain asks. Sorry, I'm laughing because I forgot how much she harasses him. I'm sorry. I'll keep reading. Noah's back straightens. What was the question again? His little sister sighs, and the pups erupt into quiet giggles. Rain shakes her head with a laugh. All right, pups, I think we all need a change of pace. Let's continue our hike. Noah gives Rain an apologetic smile. She sticks her tongue out at him, and they both laugh. As Noah helps me to my feet, he forces his stare off me. It might look like he's just busy analyzing the pups crowding his legs, but I can feel the muffled desperation in his wolf's core to tackle my antsy wolf. Follow your teacher, Noah softly says to the pups crowding us. I'm surprised how well they listen, darting after Rain without complaint. Although they are looking back at Noah with absolute awe in their eyes. Or no, maybe they're looking at me too? Multiple pups slips their arms around around one another, glancing at Noah's arms over my shoulder. They refocus on their lesson with brighter smiles, pride lifting their chest as they not only mimic Noah, but also me, their future Luna. It stirs something in me I thought I could patiently wait for. Noah does a double take at me, breaking into a wide smile. What is it? Nothing, I bite back a smile. It's just, we're getting to live out our wishes to share a childhood. I feel like I went back in time to take a class with you in the forest, and I break into giggles at Noah's wide, overjoyed grin, unable to speak another word. He leans in, putting a protective hand on my forearm, cradling Sarah as he leans in to nuzzle my cheek. I'm loving every second too, he whispers. Goddess help me. Sarah looks even more like him now that they're side by side, and he's holding her and me in his arms like we're his. My heart falls over itself until I'm unable to keep looking at my sweet mate. Rain guides us down a small trail on the clearing's edge. A line of curious pups hops into her footsteps in the mud. We're nearing the portion of the forest with extra poison oak. You all remember how to identify it, right? Right, a chorus of proud voices chime after Rain. Good. Let's steer clear and warn each other if we spot it. I smile, my heart lifting. Dad left me with the skills to recognize greenfield forest flora, too. With how haphazardly these pups roam the forest, I can see why they already needed to memorize how to avoid poison oak so early. Can someone help me find the next set of footprints for our deer? Rain asks. My eyes zip to the forest floor, scouring the mud beneath the leaves. But then Rain adds, use your nose only. My stomach sinks. Noah glances back as my feet slow, and I try to smile. But I don't know how to do this. Toddlers track wild deer with their noses all around us with no problem. Maybe I could too, but I have no idea where to start. I was never taught. You okay? Noah mind links. We're striding ahead, Noah's focus remaining on the pups as he gives them encouraging nods. Good job, Beta. That's exactly it, he murmurs, drawing a wide grin onto the little boy's face. My heart flips. Before today, I could only imagine how sweetly Noah would treat our children, but this is giving me a clearer glimpse that's so delightful I almost can't stand it. But as his eyes flicker to mine, they're still greener than usual. You okay? He tries out loud this time. I drop my head, hiding my flushed cheeks. Sorry, I'm okay. I just remembered something. Yeah? He draws closer, hugging me against his side. The wind gushes through the trees, ruffling leaves and Pup's hair as far as I can see. They're covered in mud, but they're also all smiling. Yeah, I whisper. I used to love playing in the dirt. Noah breaks into the widest smile possible, dissolving all my flustered nerves. We break into soft giggles, huddling in closer. Goddess, I can imagine you getting your tiny hands all muddy. I laugh. I loved it, but my mom didn't. Noah tilts his head, studying my expression. I'm still smiling, but there's no denying the tumultuous ache from my side of our bond. Maybe classifying my situation as never taught is putting it too lightly. The more I think about it, the more I realize life trained me to not only be a subservient woman, but also as little of a lichen as possible. Every curious, wolf-like childhood memory ended in shame. Rain calls out, "Over here, everyone!" Noah and I follow the pups to Rain. A part of me is dying to participate, but to do so, I'll have to ask how to track scents in the first place, and that sounds humiliating. These pups entrust their lives to Noah and me with full faith that we'll keep them safe. But how can I when I can't sniff out danger unless it's shoved in my face? As Rain explains the intricacies of scent tracking, my eyes gloss over. My heart races and my chest burns, embarrassment sinking me further into Noah's side without me realizing it. But a soft nudge on my shoulder guides me away from the group. Hurrying away while the pups are distracted, Noah and I stop behind a nearby boulder. I look up to find Noah's gentle smile. When I can't fully smile back, he doesn't pressure me for answers. He sends me a wave of his soothing scent. My shoulders soften, but I'm tempted to cry. Fuck, no, I am crying. One look at my mate splits my heart open, my tears falling within mere seconds of staring into his knowing eyes. I suck in a tight breath, tilting my head back to keep my tears from dripping on Sarah. Hey, it's okay, gorgeous, Noah whispers. I bite my lip, shaking my head no, but he wipes my tears with his big thumbs, retaining his smile. It is, sweet Omega. Here, let me hold her and I'll show you what to do. I suck back tears, stirring Sarah awake. Before she can melt into fussy tears with me, Noah bundles her into one arm. I cover my mouth, but I bust out laughing through my tears anyway. Sarah looks so small against Noah's chest that it looks like he's tucking a football into one arm. His eyes widen. What? Am I doing something wrong? No, not necessarily, I laugh. She just looks like a little mushy pile of baby clothes when you hold her like that. Noah shuffles Sarah over his shoulder. Planting one massive palm over such a tiny back, Noah flips my heart with his bright grin. Better? Let me show you the cute illustration before I go on. That is Aaliyah laughing at Noah with this tiny baby. I giggle as silently as I can, sneaking behind Noah's shoulder to check Sarah's expression. After a quick rub over her eyes, Sarah flops in complete trust of Noah, her cheeks squished against his shoulder and leaving her lips to hang open. Oh, Noah, I bite my lip. She's totally asleep. My heart stops when Noah peeks over Sarah's head to meet my eyes. For a second, I feel like I'm looking far into the future. My eyes are still watering, but this time I'm smiling. Okay, I have more. I was going to read, but I feel like we're going on for longer than I thought this excerpt was. So it's up to you. Do you want me to keep reading to the end of this chapter, or should we stop here? Because I'm good either way. Let me catch up on your comments really fast while I get some water as well. Oh, Doll Costs here says I love the illustration of Noah holding Sarah. I think you, yeah, because you have the book, don't you? Oh my gosh. I had a lot of fun drawing that one. And Jan says, so wholesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, so let me know if you would like me to keep reading. I know I've been reading for a while. I think I accidentally miscalculated how long the chapter was, but I feel like that was a good stopping place if we need to stop there. Sarah says I'd love to hear more. We have one vote for reading more. Can we see the illustration again? Yes, absolutely. Here is, let me try, here, let me move the lamp a little right next to me so you can see it a little bit better because it's very dark here. Is that better? Let's see. Can you see it? I think you can see it a little better. So, oh, it's like not focusing for some reason. I think it's really funny and cute. I don't know. I love that one. Everyone's saying more. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad even though it's a longer excerpt than I thought. Okay. So, I'll reread the last sentence. Or last paragraph. It's really tiny. My heart stops when Noah peeks over Sarah's head to meet my eyes. For a second, I feel like I'm looking far into the future. My eyes are still watering, but this time I'm smiling. Come here. His low, rumbling whisper sends a warm buzz through my stomach. Look right here with me and tell me what you see. Deflating a little once I remember why Noah took Sarah from me in the first place, I follow Noah's point to the boulder beside us. It's covered in moss, bugs, leaves, and more, so much that I can't pinpoint a majority of the details on it. I'm not smiling anymore. The more I look, the more overwhelmed I become. Noah rubs my back. There's no wrong answer. What's the first thing you noticed? I clear the tears from my throat, standing up straighter. Moss. Hell yeah, there's a lot of moss. That shit's endless, and so many different kinds are mixed into each clump that it's a complete mindfuck, right? I sputter out a laugh. Shh, they have little wolf ears. He slaps a hand over his mouth, glancing at the pups behind us. When he turns back to face me with wide eyes, my cheeks hurt from smiling. Noah breaks into delighted giggles, kissing my wet cheek. It's overwhelming though, right? He asks. I bite my lips as my stomach knots into my spine. God, why is this hitting me so hard? All I can do is nod to keep from crying more. Noah gives me rapid shoulder rubs. You're not alone in that. It's super overwhelming for all wolves, especially before they're given any tools. This captures every atom of my attention. I dare to look into Noah's eyes, no longer concerned about how mortified I am. Does he mean this struggle is common? That all I can start out feeling lost? Noah gives me a soft smile, drawing me in for a side hug. You want to know what I think is happening? I nod, glancing up at him. He gives me a heavy forehead kiss before pulling away, allowing me to stand on my own. Noah gestures across the rock. There's so much clouding your attention that when you try to track sense, it's all flooding you at once. No one sat down with you and told you how to zoom in. Noah holds his hand out for me, drawing me closer until our noses are a mere inch from the boulder's surface. Adjusting my hand in his, Noah uses my pointer finger to trace the moss. Dozens of little textural bumps ruffle beneath my finger pad, reminding me a patch of moss isn't just one plant, it's thousands. Noah's deep voice is hushed beside my cheek. How could anyone expect to notice just one of these tiny little plants when they're zoomed all the way out and with a huge boulder full of life blocking their nose? What started out as embarrassment blooms into intense fascination. I grip Noah's hand, guiding him against me until we're hip to hip. So I can zoom in with my nose? How? He grins. You absolutely can. Stay right here. As Noah backs away, he turns just before he's immersed in a crowd of pups. He crouches beside one of them, tugged by the sleeve by an excited pup with the most starstruck smile on her face. Noah's adoring smile warms my heart from here. Do you remember how I smell? Noah mind links. Yes, I say immediately. Can you describe it to me? Give me as much detail as possible. I close my eyes, remembering all I can about Noah's scent. You smell sweet. Not like cookies, but like love. That was cheesier than I meant for it to be. When I open my eyes, Noah's cheeks are bright red. I cover my mouth to silence my laughter. What else other than sweet? He asks. I clear my throat, turning around. Well, you smell fiery sometimes, but then it can be stronger depending on your mood. Like, when we have sex, you smell spicy. I don't know how else to explain it other than it burns me up from the inside out. Noah doesn't respond to this. His golden stare speaks through the crowd of pups, dropping my heart to my knees. The wind carries numerous scents, but now that I'm paying attention to Noah's, his scent sticks out like it's screaming. I perk up with a smile. Actually, that's how you smell now. Noah watches me take a deep, slow inhale of his scent, his eyes fixated on my form. The longer he watches, the clearer I can smell him. Alpha Noah, your scent hurts my eyes, one kid whines. Noah abruptly stands, turning away. Sorry, I need to take a walk. Rain is red-faced through suppressed laughter as her brother plops Sarah in her arms and makes a beeline for the bushes. When Rain and I meet wide eyes, we erupt into giggles. I'm sorry, my love. I didn't mean to torture you. I mind-linked Noah. No, you're fine. I can't contain my goddamn wolf around you and these precious pups. My heart flips, forcing me to clamp both palms over my scent glands. I shuffle my feet through the forest ground cover, unsure where to go or what to do with myself. Pups continue to mill about, searching the immediate area for more deer tracks, but I wouldn't be surprised if they complained about my scent too, any second now. Noah's soft chuckling rumbles in the distance. Goddess, you're so cute. I bite my lips, turning every way. Noah is nowhere in sight. Are you watching me? Yes. Come find me, using your nose. You have a hang of my scent now, right? My heart thumps, partly at my wolf's excitement to chase her mate. But can I really do it? I don't know. Maybe I can, or maybe I can't. All I know is that I really want to. Okay, Alpha, I'll try. Noah's excitement only rises as my wolf crouches in our bond, her wagging tail doing nothing to conceal herself. As I draw another deep inhale through my nose, I'm met with so many scents that my brain pounds in my skull. Clasping my forehead with a wince, I close my eyes. You can do it. Think about what I smell like, Noah mind links. Try smaller, faster sniffs rather than deep, big ones. I exhale hard, clearing all distractions from my mind. My memory fills in a phantom sweetness, doing its best to mock Noah's scent. Or wait, no, maybe I smell a hint of it? My lungs flex through every inhale, instinct taking over as Noah's scent shines brighter in my mind's eye. Am I doing it? Am I tracking him? Taking a few steps to my right, I sniff faster now. I feel ridiculous, but I can't stop myself. Something primal within me has unlocked, and I've never craved Noah's scent more. Pups swirl around my feet, watching me with curious, focused eyes, but I can't spare them more than a glance. My feet move faster, kicking up leaves as I ignore all spatial awareness to push through a wide thicket. A faint crinkle of leaves sends my system into full alert. With a sharp turn of my head, I'm face to face with Noah. Except to my surprise, he's just as shocked as I am, and he's covering both his mouth and scent gland to block his scent. Before I can stop myself, I break into a proud grin, and I'm tackled into the thicket. I scream through a laugh, my limbs too weak to defend myself from Noah's kisses all over my cheeks. You did it! You did it so fast I had to make it harder for you, and you still did it, Noah laughs. My eyes water, but I'm smiling wider than I have all day. Scents are so much stronger now, and I still have a slight headache, but I haven't felt this excited over my own accomplishments since I lowered my OCD's diagnostic test scores to subclinical levels. I'm almost embarrassed as pups trample around us, adding to our wolf pile over my childish accomplishment. But as their laughter flutters through the forest canopies, Noah's smile shines so bright that his eyes squint. My heart couldn't be happier. Until a sharp, stagnant scent passes my nose. Furrowing my brows, I alert Noah's wolf without meaning to. He pulls me to my feet in seconds, his joyous smile erased. I feel awful for it. But Noah tucks pups against him, searching my eyes. What do you smell? I swallow hard, struggling to catch my breath. I think it's, well, I don't know. I sniff again, but Noah shakes his head. Don't overanalyze it. Trust your wolf. Something's wrong, and I believe you. Noah rushes to our side. Rain rushes to our side, her sharp eyes just as serious as Noah's. But the longer we sit in one place, the stronger the scent becomes. I think it's a few alphas, I say. Okay, that is the end of this chapter. And that's where we're going to stop for now. I gave you a cliffhanger. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Oh my gosh. Hi Ash. You came in while I was reading. So that was the excerpt. Thanks for sticking with it and being interested to hear more. I like genuinely accidentally picked out too long of an excerpt. I think I read past like one option of like where I was like, I'll stop here maybe. Oh my gosh, but I'm so happy you liked it and that you wanted to read more, so thank you. That was very sweet. If Sarah's hair was lighter, she would so remind me of my niece. That's so cute. Small, says Jan. They're so sweet. Blake says, well, if you want to know what happens next, buy the book. Thanks, Blake. I loved it, says Ash. That was intense, says Jan. Yeah, that is an intense ending. And chapter 3 is very intense, so we can't get into that or else we'd be reading all day. But it's a good intense, I think. I feel like it gets into the core of things, so I like to write my books like that, where by chapter 3, you know what's up with the book, like the whole rest of the book. And then the book dives into how to solve it and other things that go on. Anyway, okay, so now that we have done our excerpt, it is time to do a Q&A. Let me see. I believe that I can start a Q&A. I guess I couldn't talk while typing. I've now started a Q&A. It says, ask me anything about Freeing My Alpha or this book series. So, I believe that I could pin this. No, I can't. We're gonna ignore that, what I just said. Actually, I'm trying to see if I can pop this chat out, but I guess we'll just see the Q&A. You can see it on the stream. So feel free to add your questions in, and I will try to get to each of them. I believe that once you add them in, like you click on the feature in the chat that has the Q&A, and once you enter it, I will be able to select it somehow. Supposedly, in theory. I'm gonna drink some water again. So, let's see. I don't know if it's working or not. I need to check on the chat on my phone because I can't see what you're saying, which is a problem. I just realized. I'm doing that right now. Okay, got the chat back up. There we go. So sometimes there is a lag too, so I apologize in advance if you have to wait for me waiting for you in the future in like a minute. But in the meantime, I also wanted to say that after this Q&A, I will be signing books. So I will double check to see if any other orders have come in. But if you would like to, like if you have been meaning to grab it and you would like me to possibly sign your order, there's still time, and I will add your name to the wheel that we will randomly select numbers from. Okay, I'm not sure if this is working or not. Did the Q&A feature just not even show up? Oh, there's one. I don't see, okay. Wait. Oh no. Oh, select question. There we go. There we go. Okay. What was your favorite moment in this series so far to write? I said I added so far because I'm not done with the series. I've started book 3. So, oh my gosh, my favorite moment. I feel like there's a couple. So, there's I tend to like very like I love writing some certain like intense things, I would say. I started out as a thriller author, so that should give some context to that. But there's a moment in book 2 where Aaliyah, because like I had mentioned earlier in the stream, in this book we dive into some of her trauma resurfaces, and then they have to navigate how to work with that within their relationship. And there's this moment where they talk about things, not about exactly what happened per se, like some little bits and pieces, more about though like how it felt for her. And I feel like that scene is just very cathartic to read and very emotional. And so I think that it's like I just feel like it really got to the core of what I liked writing about this series so far. And there's also a moment towards the end of book 3, which is the final book that will be released next year. That one also has a moment like that that is more intense. I can't spoil anything. It's way too deep in, but that is what I'm also excited to write and finish writing. I've written like a rough draft edition of it that I'm adding to, because I love writing out of order. Which is very unhinged behavior. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you for the great question. I'm going to select the next one in... Okay, so you can see it right there. Not about the book, but how have you been recently? I've been okay. I feel like it's been a really weird year so far for like everybody I know. I've been sick multiple times this year, so it really set me back. I'm very tired because of that, but I feel like this past week or two I've been a lot better and recovered from a lot of different things that were going on, so that is a relief. But thank you for asking, that is very sweet. Let's see, I see that Banana Cat that you're... Okay, yeah, it doesn't show up on my phone either, so if you want to ask a question, I will just pin it when we're done with the Q&A. But so Sarah asked, how much of book 3 have you planned out so far? I have planned out pretty much the whole thing. So that's a really good question. I have the title. I have a sketch of the cover, but I probably will change it, knowing myself. I've written some of it, but I'm going to rework pieces of it. So some of it is in notes, and some of it is written out that I will be adjusting. And other parts, I'm like, I love this part. It's gonna stay pretty much the same. And so, like, I think that I would say I've written about half, all things considered, because it's going to be a longer book. Like it's probably going to be a very similar size to this one, which was very long. Oops, that's the test copy. This one that doesn't have the not for sale stripe on it. So yes, it's very thick. Look at this. Look at this compared to book 1. What? I mean, book 1 was long too, but book 2, like whenever I read it, it just flies by. And book 3 is like that too. So if you go into the back of book 2, you can see like what's it called? A teaser for what book 3 is about. And it says, in a thrilling conclusion to an epic love story, every secret, mystery, fear, and joy comes out. So there's a lot in this book, but I feel like it has a really great balance of like being steamy, of showing their relationship and the cute sides, getting into like a bigger, because like there's these issues that are building from book one that are slowly unraveling, and in book three it all comes to a head and it's wild. I love it. I'm very excited about it. So thank you for asking, Sarah. Oh, Banana Cat, you got it. I will select your question now. Since you've done comics and written stories, how do you choose which medium to create your stories? Ooh, that's a good one. I am not sure sometimes because sometimes I want to do all of it at once, which is a problem. But basically, with stories like this that would be very complex, it takes a long time to draw comics. So if I think that something is going to be suited for that, so something that is very visual, has some action in it, like a lot of like moving around, or like they're going places and doing things. Like My Shy Alpha kind of would fit that, but because I wanted it to be like a steamy book, like part of the reason why I made it steamy was because Aaliyah has OCD and PTSD and Noah has PTSD, and I feel like a lot of stories surrounding that in like mainstream media are focused on like suffering and like bad stereotypes about these people not being like safe to be around, which are very harmful and untrue. So I like wanted to showcase an example of characters who are disabled adults and that they are deserving of love. And so if I were to draw that in a comic, it would take a really, really long time because if you imagine steamy scenes are basically like drawing action scenes, and that takes the longest to draw because it's like a lot of moving pieces, okay? And when it's a lot. There's a lot to work. So that was like, okay, no, we're gonna make this a book series, and I can write really fast. So that is how I decide, like, if I want this to be like a long-term project that's going to span for possibly 10 years, or if I want to try to write a ton of this and get more content out faster. I felt like this one was a good, like, it suits the book version really well because they're talking about mental health in this way with intrusive thoughts and like past traumas, that's very like in Aaliyah's head about like what she's thinking about. So that is why I thought that it was suited this book. I hope that helps. Each of my stories I have different reasons why I selected them, but that's my thoughts on this one. But that is a good question. And by the way, since this has 12 illustrations in it, in book 10, book 1, book 10, book 1 has 10, technically 11 because there's an extra one at the very front of the book. I still found a way to illustrate them, which I was very excited about, to still have my drawings, other than doing the covers, of course. Thank you for the good question, Banana Cat. Let's see. Sarah asked, hang on, it's popping up. Here we go. What is the process of working with an editor like? Ooh, so I work with Kayla Vokalek, and she is like a good family friend, and she became one of my really good friends after we started editing as well. So she's like best friends with my sibling Blake, who's in this chat, and so that's how we met, first of all, which I think is unusual. A lot of times, like, people will search online, or they have editors from other authors that they knew and that they got connected with. But I happened to know somebody who wanted to be editing and who has a degree in creative writing. So I was like, yay, I would love to help be the first like books on your resume, and in exchange you can be my first editor. But then Kayla and I worked really well together, and I don't know if like all of our like how we work through our process is normal per se. I think everybody has different processes because everybody writes differently. But what Kayla and I do is that I write my ass off. I was like, how else do I say that? I'm sorry. I write a lot, and then I assess it myself and edit myself. So a lot of people think like, and maybe this happens sometimes in traditional publishing where you like write the book and then just hand it off to someone. It doesn't really work like that. You have to edit your own work intensely first before it gets handed off. And so then after I do that, I usually am like, hey, I am ready to work on this, and Kayla and I schedule out ahead of time. We have a schedule right now, like up until the end of this year so far, what we're going to be working on, and we will sometimes plan even further out than that. And I think that part is very normal, except for us it's even shorter because I'm trying to publish them faster. So I feel like I am like trying to help edit too, but like I mostly once I edited it, I want Kayla's opinion, and I would rather trust her judgment from that point because you can just pretty much never stop editing, like ever. So we pick like certain chunks out of the book to work through at a time. But for sometimes in different books, we will change that. We usually just like chat about it. So Kayla will read, make notes, and then we talk about it. Then I fix it and I show her the fixes. And it's like a lot of back and forth of like edit and revision, and then like some final read-throughs, where we get printed copies like this that say like not for sale, and we write and like deface it to make the final edits. So that is the process. I hope that helps. I feel like that's a big summarized version of my version, and I don't know if that was super clear, but it does change with every book. With this book, since we already knew the series and the characters, Kayla was able to pretty much read the whole thing, and then we just worked on the whole thing at once, so that was really cool. Thank you for the question. The next question we have is from Jan. It says, will you go back to thriller again? Would love to read some of that. Yes. So this is what I have next on my schedule, because I am wanting and planning on releasing my psychological thriller series. It has a lot of romance in it, honestly. So I don't know. That's where I'm kind of like, I don't know how I'll market it exactly, or like explain the book. Not necessarily market per se, but like how am I going to describe it? So because I would call it still a romantic thriller, but a lot of people that I know have said that it is very thrilling. So I don't want to mislead anybody. It's definitely a psychological thriller, and it's going to be coming out in October. We'll talk about it later. I'm so excited about it. I can still tell you more if you want to know about it. That one is like, it has a lot of the same themes as my other books, where characters who are LGBTQ plus, they have either chronic illness or disability that they are working through, and they are finding true love for the first time. And this book is special because it is what I would call a pre-apocalyptic book. It gets wild. Nothing wrong with writing a lot, says Lucas. I just realized I missed some comments on. I'm like looking at two screens now. Soul Survivors. Yeah, Dalcosseer has read that one as like the alpha reader. So I'm going to start sending it out to beta readers soon. I'm super excited. Thank you for your question, Jan. Okay, YCNEL says, sorry I just joined, but I don't know if anyone has asked, when will Volume 2 of Resonance come out if it hasn't yet? Oh, good question. So this summer also, since I have already finished Soul Survivors and I'm just making some adjustments to it, I'm planning on working like a lot more on volume 2 of Resonance. My hopes are that it will come out sometime in like 2025, which sounds far away, but it's gonna go really quickly. Like we only have half of this year left. I'm still posting it online, but I might try to speed through it. And I like to post early access pages on my Patreon if you want to read it early, but I had to get this book out, Freeing My Alpha, first before I could go back to working on Resonance because it's very time consuming. I'm doing it all myself, but I like really want to. I want to finish this book. I'm trying to like our comic. It's like a graphic novel. It's a lot of pages too, like volume 1. So volume 2 is also going to be very big. That's part of why it takes longer to put it out. But I believe, I don't know, I can't promise this yet because things change. Book like volume 2 might be longer because I might just like draw it all the way to the end. I have the story all laid out. I just have one huge decision to make. And as another secret, I may or may not write it into a novel series also, if you'd be interested. Anyway, thank you for asking. Okay, I will wait another second or two, or well, a minute or two. I keep saying second instead of a minute. But thank you for your questions so far. I'm glad that Resonance Volume 1 is your favorite book. That is really sweet. I'm so glad that you're interested. Like, me hearing that you're interested means a lot and will also help be like a great reminder for me while I'm doing all that work by myself. It's a lot. I'm very excited to get to that one, so thanks for also being excited. It makes me happy. Okay. I believe, let's see, does anyone else have any other questions? If the Q&A thing isn't working and you would like to just put it onto the chat, you're welcome to, and I can also just pin that comment or read it out loud. I had to drink more water again. I hope that answers everybody's, like, all of those questions. If I wasn't clear on anything, you're welcome to ask. But if we are all done with questions, or when we are all done with questions, I'm going to start signing books, which I'm very excited about too. I have to show you my packaging because with every book I like to have some special packaging. That means you're gonna be super busy with all the books coming out. Yeah. Thankfully I've written a bunch of them in advance, but I would like to in 2025 at least, very least, get wait, hang on, I'm trying to think one more I was thinking about. I was going to get book 3, of course, of the My Chai Alpha series, which, I should spoil the title. It'll be like saved on the live stream. Should I spoil the title to everybody here? It's gonna be a secret, so I mean people could watch this, so it's not like terrible, but I haven't told anybody, so it could be kind of fun to spoil the title. And it could be our temporary secret until I announce it over the summer, because I am very excited about that too. But yeah, book 3 next year, and then also hopefully Resonance, but I feel like that might be a little too ambitious because it's so long. We'll see. My other option is that I could release it chapter by chapter in small, like traditional floppy comic version, so that would be fun too. I'll think about it. But okay, I think that maybe... Oh, you tried to ask a question that wasn't the accidental one, but you... Oh, okay, Blake has a question. How many books will be in the series of of My Shy Alpha. So that one is going to be a trilogy. So there's going to be 3 books in the series. So that's like book 2, Freeing My Alpha, is midway through, and then we have book 3, which I will be like the conclusion to this series. And I do have a potential like other character spin-off of the book that is maybe in the works, but I have to still figure out some details on that. We'll see. Like if there's interest, it will maybe happen. So it won't be like following the main storyline of Noah and Aaliyah, but it will be of a character that they know. That's all I'm gonna say. Which I think would be fun. And it would be a character that everyone would care about. So it's not like I don't know how else to say this. So like sometimes I feel like people are like, oh, I'm not that interested in this side character. You don't know this character yet. I'm spoiling too much. I won't say more. I'll tell you in the future. For book 3. But yeah, so My Shy Alpha, this series, like not considering any spin-offs, there's going to be 3 books. So yeah. That's why I'm very excited to have book 2 out so people can keep reading this big chunk of this story. I would love to hear what everyone ends up thinking of it. Okay, so if we don't have any other questions here, wait, how do I like turn this off? Oh. And Q&A, thank you. Okay, sorry you had to watch me do that. So we can still ask questions. I just turned the Q&A off, like the feature off for now. And I'm going to set us up for signing books in the meantime. Like set my desk up and I'll tilt the camera so you can watch me sign them. But now would be the time. Here, let me hangers with the cliffhangers. Excited to see what's to come next. Thank you, Blake. I'm putting in the chat a link for you if you would like. I just forgot the rest of my sentence because I can't type while talking apparently. Okay, there we go. riverkaiart.com/shop. If you'd like, I hope that I wrote that properly. Pinned at the top. If you'd like to order a copy of Freeing My Alpha for me to sign in a second, you can visit that link and I will quickly add your order. Let me make sure I didn't get any others, like that I'm not missing anybody before it is loading. But I will show you all of the packaging that I have. Okay, no, we're good. I haven't seen any new orders, which is fine. I know a lot of people like to grab their books from different booksellers, but it is also available through multiple booksellers. I will put it right here. bookstory.com/freeingmyalpha. That's like, and wait, I'm gonna write it in the chat for you. This is a compiled list of links to where you can find the books at your favorite booksellers. So that is another one, if that's what you prefer. Okay, and I don't see any on Etsy either, so because on my website sometimes people order from Etsy when they can't use my website. It's complicated. Anyway, I'm going to change that soon. But I am going to show you how to package these, and I'll show you this stack of books. Oh, it got stuck to my table because they're heavy. Okay, so I have these paperbacks here. these ones. Pardon me while I move your eyes. Let's see. There we go. Wait. There we go. Yeah, so I have this stack of paperback books, and I also have a hardcover in case I draw someone's order who had ordered a hardcover. But I love to sign it on stream right here where you can see it. And this is the packaging. Oh yeah, Doll Costier, I'm sorry I missed your chat. He said, I'd love to see a spin-off about Amy and Kira, or maybe Rain. Oh, that would be really fun. Amy and Kira are Aaliyah's best friends in the My Shy Alpha series, if you don't know who they are. And Rain, you heard about her in the excerpt, Noah's sister. That'd be really cool, because she has an interesting story as well. But yeah, so this is the paper that I'll be using to package the books. This one looks a little wrinkled, so I'm sorry about that. But it's green. It's like a pretty green in person. I feel like you can't tell how the exact color on the camera. It's like has a little bit more color to it, I would say. And then everybody always likes this. These are the little, maybe it will focus if I put my face out of it. Nope, it's refusing. Well, these are the little, like, oh, I know, wait, maybe it will show you now. Maybe. Yes, almost. Oh no, it's focusing on my shoulder. Okay, well, you know what? Those are the stickers. These are the wax seals. They have like a little mountain and a moon on them. And I think that's really fitting for this book. Like, it goes well with the, like, color of this book. So I was very excited about that. I just dropped that because I was trying to pull my sleeve up. Okay, so I am going to put the wheel up on the screen again. And that's where it's going to be for right now. And so when we are ready, I'm going to select the first order number, and these have like the last 2 digits of your order number if you would like to check with, like, cross-check with your order from my website. So, like, for your privacy, there's like just the last 2 digits, and I will know who they are because they're all different. And I will sign your order on the stream. It's different from the last one. Yeah, the last one had black paper with like shiny gold and like a gold what's it called? A gold wax seal. So this one has like a shiny wax seal with blue and silver, and then this like foresty green to go along with the green and blue cover. So I was excited about it. And I haven't wrapped any of these yet to see how, like, well, I mean, I know how it will look because I wrapped them all the same, like all of my books that I get from my website. But I would like to see the finished product, is what I'm saying. I waited to see it with you on the stream. So, okay. Let me see. I think that I'm just going to draw the first order number, as long as nobody has put one in. I can give you another second if you would like, because I see something. Love the seal. Wait, what? Oh, the seal. I was thinking about us. Oh my god, I love the emoji. It was making me think that there's like a seal in, because I was watching a live stream earlier that had a seal stuffed animal in the background. I was like, wait, do I have a seal that I just didn't remember existed? I don't know why. But this is the seal they were talking about. Oh, yeah. I'm actually like, these are plain blue and I've been coloring them with like a silver Sharpie for fun. Okay. So, I think I am going to draw the first name off of this. Well, actually, okay. I went to my website and it says that there are visitors, so I will wait a minute for you. Just in case. Just in case. You don't want to leave anybody out. The seal was suggested on the phone keyboard, so I went with it. Says Blake. That's awesome. I love it. It's very cute. Oh, yeah. So I have the hardcover. Actually, while we're here, I forgot to show you. Let me like turn the wheel off for a second. This is the hardcover edition, and I literally just arrived yesterday, like just in time. I was very excited. So this is the dust jacket for it, and this is the, wait, I did that upside down. This is the spine. The back has, like, instead of the usual description, like on the paperback version, it has like the regular description. But on the hardcover edition, there is like a little excerpt here. It's a very cute excerpt. I can read it for you if you would like. But yeah, so the inside is where the description is on the front cover. And I think it turned out really nicely. I love how the title page turned out, like both title pages. So I was very, very happy with that. The back has me on it. But then when you take the dust jacket off, there is a secret additional cover in here. So this is the additional cover, and it matches like book one's hardcover secret additional cover. So I am very happy about that. And then the back of this one says, "When I'm with you, I feel understood." That's the little quote on here. So that is this special. I thought it was very cute. I was very excited. Quite excited. Yes. I'm happy that turned out well, because it just came in yesterday. But just a note. I found a typo in the book after all the work that we did to find all the typos and reread it a million times. So if you get the first editions of this book, it's gonna have a typo. Well, at least one typo that I found. Oops. I think, like, what did it say? It was like a small word, so, and I think that people might read over it, honestly. That's what's so interesting, like, even with editors, like, it happens with traditional publishing, because I've bought books that are from the biggest publishers, and they have tons of typos, too. It just happens. Your brain just skips over it after a while. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna draw the first name, and then if anyone else joins, I will add them to the wheel afterwards. So, let me open it up for myself. We have, hang on, okay, the seal. Good luck to everyone who ordered, says Jan. Yes, good luck everybody. I'm going to spin the wheel in 5, 4, 3, 2, oh my god, I literally just got an order. I'm not even joking. Okay, I'm gonna still pick this one and then I will add them to the order. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it wasn't. I can hear some sound, but I don't think it was doing that to you. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Order number 69. Congratulations. Why does this happen? Okay, if you were in the stream for My Shy Alpha book 1, this number came up like 50 times. Just kidding, it was like 3, but still that was a lot of times. Like within the stream, it was hilarious. So congrats to order number 69. Oh my gosh, I think this person's in the chat. Congrats, Sarah. Oh my gosh, yay. I'm so excited for you. Okay, I'm going to sign your book. If you would like me to dedicate it in any particular way, let me just hide this. Then feel free to let me know real fast. I will wait for you and then I'll sign it. Congratulations! Katie says, "Oh, I love the quote on the back." Oh, I'm glad. I really liked picking that one out. It was a difficult choice, but because I liked a couple different quotes. Oops, sorry. You can see my sticky note disaster. I'm just trying to make sure. Maybe I can just scoot. You can see it hopefully enough, right? I can always sign it over here and then fold it nicely. Please dedicate it to Sarah and Connor. Awesome. Thank you so much for ordering. I'm so excited to get this one out to you. Let me make sure. I like to quality check these, so I just have to double check that there's no bent corners before I'm signing it. It is pristine, so we're all good. Okay. Sometimes I get quiet because, as you've seen, I can't like write and talk. So 1 second. Okay. Okay. I wrote more than I intended, but I wanted to write a nice note, and now, hooray! Congratulations! The curse of 69, says Jan. I honestly love that. I was gonna say something else, but I have no comment. Okay, so this, the silence of the signing says my dad. Okay, here we go. This book is like really tall compared to the other one, so I'm hoping that like it might be, you might have to watch me struggle to fold this paper for a second, but it's gonna happen. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be okay. Are there any other suggestive 2-digit numbers besides 69? Asked Blake. I don't know. I don't know. I still don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I don't think so. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, we're doing it. Everything's great. I have this. Okay. Yay. Okay. I like to wrap it up like a little package for you. 55 is like spoonings. That's true. Oh, hi Trinity. Okay. And the little seal. Not the animal, a wax seal. I hope this is actually sticky. Yay, it is! Congratulations, Sarah! Here's your book. I will stick the 69 on it. There we go. Okay, I'm adding this to my shipping area right there. Thank you again. Okay, so since we got another order, I'm going to quickly add that to our wheel. It's going to take me 2 seconds. Actually, probably longer than 2 seconds, but I'm going to try to make it 2 seconds. Order number It ends in 70. Okay, got it. Oh no, I accidentally spun the wheel. I'm not even joking. I accidentally spun the wheel. What do I do? Does that count? I feel like it's... Congratulations. Congratulations, order number 66. I'm so sorry you couldn't see me build up to that. But at least I got someone's order in before that happened. I was trying to like get it away from the screen that it was on and I accidentally clicked on it. Congratulations. Let's see. Let's see if this person is in the chat. I don't know if they are. I have no clue. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you made it, Trinity. I still had my keyboard on my lap and everything. Wow, that was utter chaos. Okay. Order number 66. Congrats. I don't know if they're in the chat or not. So, wait, let me double check. They got... I have to... hardcover. Okay, good thing I checked. Good thing I checked. Okay. So... hardcover edition. I may have to get another hardcover if I draw a second one that's like a hardcover edition. So we'll see what happens. I feel like this camera keeps moving, so you can't see it very well. I'm so sorry. Okay, I don't want to make you feel motion sick. Yay! This one, let me just write down that it's number 66. That I actually drew. Okay, the chat, there's like a long lag, so like you're finally seeing my epic fail, and I'm having to watch it back. Oh my god, okay. So, this is going to be for this one. I don't know if this person is here. There's like no way for me to check without like putting it on top of the stream, because I can't be like popping out the chat that you see on the live stream. I think that I will sign it. I usually like to sign on this blank page, but I'm trying to decide if I should do my usual and sign on the dedication page, or like right here, because this is a nice pretty blank page, I guess. And I feel like that's where if you had a hardcover you'd be like wanting to look right on this big blank page in here. Decisions. I believe I should. I think I should. I'm going to sign it. If this person ends up being in the chat and would like me to add their name, then let me know. But like on their order there was not a mention of that, I believe, so I'm going to sign it. Yes. Okay. Oh no. This pen is running out. Good thing I got it on the first one. Oh god, I hate having to like recopy the line I just made. Okay, maybe I'll still write them a little message in here that just says like thank you. Okay, the silence of the signing was not as long this time. Okay. And I genuinely don't know if this paper actually is going to fit this one. Like, in theory it will, but I just don't know if it will stay once I fold it, because it's so tall. I'll see what happens. Oh, okay. So while I'm packing these things, I would love to hear about anything that you are excited about right now, or things that you are thinking about lately. If you'd like to share, we can chat about it. One thing that I would like to mention is that I'm doing this huge giveaway with a ton of authors, over 50 authors, and we are sponsoring 3 different families evacuation who are currently in Palestine, and in a lot of it's very urgent situation. So if you would like to get a bunch of free books, just for participating, you can get, for donating as low as $5, you can get 16 free ebooks just for participating. And then if you win the giveaway, you can get these absolutely massive bundles of books. So that's very exciting. I'm super excited to hopefully be making a difference through that. Okay, I believe that I have successfully folded it without it. Oh no. Did you see what happened? That little piece just popped out right at the last second. How rude. How rude. Okay. That might pop out in transit, but I don't know what else I can do about it. Let's stick this on. This little... Wow. That is a packaged book. It is massive. I can't get over how massive these are. Wow, they just came in yesterday, so I'm still shook. Okay, here it is. Congrats to order number 66 again. I'm going to stick this sticky note on before I forget. And put it over here. Okay, this time I will not be spinning the wheel on accident, I swear. I hope that didn't just jinx me. It better not have. But yes. Yes. I'm gonna wait for 1 second. We have... I think I'll do... How many do you think we should do? Should we do... I'm not gonna just do one more. I always do 5 or something. Should we do 5? Is everyone up for that? This stream is longer than usual because I read such a big excerpt, and it is very, very hot in here, so I'm gonna take this off. So, I think we should do 5. I feel like that would be a good number. Because I feel like 4, if we did 4, it would feel like, well, we could just do 4. But everyone's gonna want me to do 5, so we'll do 5. Okay. I'm wondering, 5 sounds good. Okay. I think we'll just do that. It's getting late for everybody as well, so I think that I will just draw one right now, if everybody's ready. Okay? 5 is a solid number, says Banana Cat. Yeah, I think things and I guess I'm used to the art rule where you just do everything in odd numbers to make it look nicer in very basic terms on how to explain that. So, okay. Ready? We're gonna do, this will be the 3rd one that I'm going to sign. In 3, 2, 1. Let's see, who is it going to be? Oh my god, that's very... Oh my god, that was very close to the middle. Congratulations, order number 63. Congrats. Let's see whose order is that. If they're in the chat or not, I'm not gonna announce it. I'm checking if it would load. Please load. Order number 63. Oh, I know this person. I don't think that he's in the chat right now. but I will sign it. Like I think I should probably put his name on it. Because this is someone who has supported my comics for like 9 years or something. Congrats, order number 63. Okay, I will hide the wheel again and show you as I sign once more. And you have to keep seeing my cup and sticky note disaster. I almost just started folding this before I signed it. I think I did that in the last launch party. Okay. Congrats. So yes, this is order number 63. And after this, I will still sign 2 more orders from my website. I'm sorry, I get so quiet. Oh my god. Oh no. I spelled the word you wrong, like Y-O-U. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I started writing your. The sound on the of the Sharpie on the paper is soothing. Oh good, okay. It's like accidental ASMR. Actually, speaking of that, I restarted YouTube videos on my channel, and the last video I posted was like accidental ASMR for sure. Because everyone was sleeping, and I don't know, I must have just been very excited about this launch, because I was like, I'm gonna film a video while I sign these books, and so it has Sharpie sounds, it has me talking quietly because everyone else was sleeping in my house. It's a great time. And that's on my YouTube channel. I'm currently posting videos every Saturday, so I might post a bonus one tomorrow depending on if I have time, but if not, it will be about this book coming out and some more about it. Either that will be tomorrow or that will be Saturday's video, but I have a lot of other videos planned and ready to post soon, so I could potentially post 2 this week to celebrate. So keep an eye out for that. It would be fun to see you there. Okay. I don't know why I was struggling there. Okay, we got it. Yay! Congratulations again! Order number... Oh no! I almost stuck to the wrong spot. Crisis averted, we got it. Yay, congratulations! This is order number 63, right? I'm not crazy. Wait, yes, okay. I didn't write it down. Okay. How about a cooking video with ASMR? I feel like that would be like the YouTube, just like if you post anything that's not within whatever you're already posting, like the realm of whatever you're already posting, it's like doesn't show it to anybody. So I don't know. It's very frustrating. I don't know if anyone would even see it if I did that. I'd be really sad. Oh, okay. Instead of like moving you all around, I'll just like go like this again, and then I'll put the wheel back up. Or you can just hear me talk without seeing my face. But I believe we should pick the fourth one soon, since it's getting late and I know people are on the East Coast and they want to sleep. What do you think? Oh, says Jan. I bet I could sometime. If like my channel starts to do better, then I can probably start to do a few more random ones every once in a while. I could just make a separate ASMR channel, but I don't feel like I like my whispering voice. I don't know. Okay. I think we should spin the wheel again. So, I'm gonna do that in 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Good luck, everybody. Oh. 70. Congratulations. Okay, wait. Is this person in the chat? I wonder. Because this was like, this was the one that just came up, which is very exciting. I think possibly they could be. So congratulations, order number 70. If you would like me to dedicate your book in any certain way, then feel free to let me know. You're kidding, says Banana Cat. Is that you, Banana Cat? Was that your order? Is all they said so far. It's me again. Oh my gosh, congrats. That happened the last stream, right? Yay, congratulations. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, so I believe that you had messaged me privately about how to dedicate it, and I can always do that off stream if you would like. And I can just sign it now. Let's see. That is awesome. That's a good problem to have, to be lucky on there. Congratulations, Banana Cat. Okay, I think, yeah, so you can either tell me the dedication or say like, oh, I'll DM it to you. If you DM it to me, I will do that off stream. Off stream. Okay, so you can watch me at least write the message and sign my name. So I will do that. And like my dad said, the silence of the signing is about to begin again. Okay. Congratulations again. Thank you so much for your order. Sorry if I didn't thank everybody properly, but I really appreciate it. It's so much fun for me to be able to hang out with you here and to... Oh, I see. I got your message, by the way. I won't say anything about it, but I will add that once we're done. And actually, you know what? I'll do it right now so you can still see me, but I'll just like close the book. I'll do it over here and close the book so no one can see it. Okay, there we go. So now you can still see your order being package. Thank you so much. Again, yeah, what I was saying is it's just really nice for me to be able to see everybody here and to hang out with you. Hang on, let me see. I found like a piece of glue on this, so let me make sure your book is like going to be good still. Like sometimes it has like, they have like manufacturing weirdnesses on these. Because I don't print these, these come to me. I believe it's okay. I think that I got whatever it was off, and that there was like a piece of glue on it. But if you'd like me to fix it, I'll get you a new one. I just saw that. Like I should have checked before signing it. Oh no. I think that it like still opens and everything as normal, and I got it off, I believe. So it is up to you. Because I see one piece right here. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't stick on here. That is always a bummer when that happens with the manufacturer. I think I will just, oops, sign a new one for you, and that one can be like one of my, what's it called? One of my like sale things, because sometimes people will still want to order them even if they have someone else's name in it, but I could also just keep that copy for myself because I don't have my own personal copy yet. Okay, it's fine as is. Okay. Yeah, I think I got it. But yeah, you can always tell me if it's like not, if something is wrong with it, and I will send you a new one. So thank you again. Sarah says, I love having the opportunity to hang out with you and everyone else too. That's really sweet. Oh, actually that makes me think, I added to my Discord server. So if you'd like to come hang out and chat and give them to, says Jan. Oh my gosh. Actually, Banana Cat is very sweet and like ordered my Shy Alpha book 1 too, so I'm already giving them 2 books. I could send 3. Yeah, so oh wait, what was I saying? Oh, my Discord server. I added new like channels in my Discord server for everybody to like recommend books that they're enjoying reading, like not just my books, but like any books, and like a reader hangout chats and stuff like that. So if you would like to join, I will put the invite link in the chat in like 2 seconds when I'm done plopping this on here. Yay! Congratulations again, Banana Cat. I will write your order number right here. Thank you so much for ordering this. I'm so excited to be able to send this out to you. And anybody who ordered something, I'm going to try to send them out tomorrow, but sometimes like it takes me a day or 2. But thankfully, it tends to send very quickly. Like within a couple days if you're in the US, so that's exciting. Sometimes like 3 days if it's like over, or like 5 over the weekend. But so wait, there's one thing I was gonna, oh yeah, I was gonna send you my Discord invite link. Yeah, if you would like to join the server, here it is. 1 second, I'm plopping it in the chat. Wait, I need my I need my keyboard in order to do that. And just in case anyone is worried, I moderate that myself with like a couple other people, and like I have a few safeguards up to make sure there are no trolls, but when there are, they are dealt with like immediately. So unless I'm like super busy and or like asleep or something, but like one of my mods is in Europe, so usually like they can cover that when I am not around. So we haven't had any problems with that, and we're very small. So, but it would be fun to get to chat with you on there. I'm going to drink water, and then I will. What am I saying? Spin the wheel. Yes, that is what we're doing. Okay. So there's a very high chance of winning this one, which is very exciting. So good luck to everybody. This will be the last one I'm signing, I believe. Yes? Yes. The 5th one that I'm signing. And thank you so much again for ordering. I am so appreciative, and some of these have, like, I'm going to sign them, like, if you ordered it to a signed copy. So don't worry if you don't get selected. But good luck, everybody. I'm going to spin the wheel for the last one in 3, 2, 1. Let's see what happens. Oh, congratulations! Order number 35. Oh my gosh, this person has been waiting for their book for a long time, because yeah, they ordered it like a long time ago. So thank you so much for pre-ordering. I'm very excited to send this one out to you. Congratulations. Let me write this down before I forget. And this was a paperback, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, paperback edition. Okay, let me hide the wheel. We've got our last copy. Thank you so much again to everybody who came to hang out and watch me sign books. We can still chat after this if you'd like, and I'll still, like, I have more to say about how grateful I am for you. But I'm gonna sign this one first, and if this person is in the chat, you can tell me how you'd like me to dedicate it. I don't know if I've seen this person's username or today, but I will wait. It's order number 35 again. So congratulations. I am going to start my signing now. Yay, okay. Okay, so I don't believe that this person is in the chat. So I'm going to pack this one up now. Congratulations again to order number 35. And while I am packing this up, well, actually, I will, like, put it on my face to chat with you. I know it's late for everybody, so just in case you have to go right now, thank you so much for coming. I'm really excited about this, and honestly really relieved that, like, people wanted to still order the book. Like, I don't know if that sounds weird, but, like, sometimes I worry about, like, oh no, it's book 2, like, no one's gonna care about book 2 compared to book 1, but, like, I've been proven wrong, so thank you so much. I'm just so grateful. Jan says, if we order a signed copy, can we also request a message? Yeah, absolutely. So if you order on my website or on Etsy, like, feel free to leave a note. On Etsy, there's, like, a personalization feature. On my website, I don't know if I can add that feature, but should be like a note where it says like send a note to the shop or something like that, and you can write what you would like me to put in your book, like how you would like me to dedicate it, and I'd be happy to do that for you. Is it because you want... Jan, last time you asked for a drawing, didn't you? I thought we were gonna ask again. Congratulations, order number 35. Thank you so much for your order. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna move your eyes again, so sorry. Okay, you can see the chocobo in the background. Very clearly. Okay, got it. So, we can still hang out for a bit, depending on how everybody's feeling, but just in case... yeah, that's what you were going to do, Jan, that's funny. I would be happy to draw something in there. I draw something in my comics, but I don't for my, like, novels, but maybe I should. Maybe I should do a little doodle in there. I drew a wolf in yours, I remember. So thank you, like, just in case anyone has to go, thank you so much for coming and being here, hanging out with me, and listening about the book, and like being excited about the excerpt and asking me to keep reading. Like, all that stuff is so sweet. I am so grateful for you, and it's always so fun to chat and hang out on these streams. Like, it's one of my favorite parts about doing a book launch, because I love to do like in-person book signings, but I also love doing our digital, like, global ones, because I can hang out with you from like all around the world, which is so cool. Good night, Doll Costier. Thank you so much for coming. So I just really appreciate you being here, coming back to hang out on my YouTube channel, even if it's like just a little tiny channel. It means a lot to me. So thank you. And I also just like, it means a lot that people are interested in this series as well, because of the subject matter. Like, of course it is a steamy werewolf book, and there's like, not all of it is serious, but since it has like two main characters who have mental health disorders that I really dive into, and we're talking about trauma and things like that, and like survivors finding true love for the first time, it's extra meaningful to me to like see everyone be interested in that, and like, it means a lot to me. So thank you for being so supportive and sharing your excitement with me. I'm so excited to keep working on this series and to hear more about it. I have like things that I've posted on my Instagram account in particular, that if you'd like to like screenshot and use it as a template to like, while you're reading, to like share about how you're feeling or share your favorite quote with me, like, feel free to tag me. I love seeing that stuff, and I will usually always reply. And so that would be a lot of fun for me, hopefully it would be fun for you. But I hope that you're all doing well. And I will, like, if you'd like more updates on all these things, all of my information is also on my website that is linked, and like, you can still grab this book in bookstores as well, so it's not just on my website. It's also in bookstores, but you will probably only find it online, and it would help a lot if you would like to, at no cost, support the book, to leave a review, like, especially if you read the rough draft edition. That helps a lot. So thank you so much to everybody who makes the effort to do that. I know it's like kind of a hassle, so there's no pressure anytime, but I just want to thank everybody who makes the effort, because it's really, really helpful. Banana Cat says, your diverse characters are why I love your book so much. Oh, that's really sweet. It's honestly really refreshing to read about character struggles in a way that isn't Hollywoodified, if that makes sense. Yeah, I totally hear that. And that's definitely why I wanted to have these two characters, like I was talking about a bit earlier, where, like, showing that disabled people still are deserving of love. that's something that's really important to me with like multiple different books that I have. But in this one, I think like I definitely want to dive into OCD and PTSD in more of like a authentic way, rather than some of the stereotypes that we've learned through media. So I am really excited about that, and I try to like find a balance between like talking about these things without overloading everybody. So hopefully it's a fun and cathartic read. There's definitely still a lot of like fun and steamy stuff. Like the excerpt I read, I think is fun, and then it gets into serious things, but it's not like I feel like it's digestible. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm excited about it, and I'm happy with how it turned out, and I'm so excited for you to be able to read it. So thanks so much for ordering and supporting. Like even if you can't order or you're not interested in this, I just appreciate your help, and you being here. So thanks for being here. You matter so much to me and to so many people in your lives. So thanks for bringing your kind self to the world. Um, and yeah, if anyone has anything else they want to share before I end the stream, we can chat a little bit more, or we can end it here if everybody's feeling tired. But I had a lot of fun. I'm so, like, it was really fun reading that whole excerpt, and I can't believe I accidentally read too long, but then everyone wanted me to keep reading. That was just, I feel like that was a highlight for me. I will stop talking about it. So it was really, really cute. So, okay. Oh, my mom says, we're excited for you. We love you. You're amazing. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thanks for being so supportive. There's like, it's really cute. My parents put book one, like the hardcover copy, up on the piano. So it's like sitting in like a displayed section of the kitchen. It's really cute. So I really appreciate your support. It's very nice. Means a lot to me. Um, but yeah, I hope that you're all well. I know that things are really chaotic out there, and I always like to remind everybody that like um, the little things that we all do matter. So like just speaking up about things, and sometimes like being yourself in a world that doesn't want you to be necessarily, um, like yourself and all of your unique aspects of yourself. Just being you matters. So like keep going. We're all in this together, and like if you need a break sometimes from everything going on, then just like take that time and then come back when you're ready, because we can step in for you in the meantime. Um, but I hope that my book can bring you some joy and comfort in this time too, and that you enjoy reading it. I'm excited to hear what you think. So yeah, again, just feel free to tag me. Um, I think that that is going to be the end of the stream. So thank you again for sticking around. It was so nice seeing you. I will read everybody's names who I see in the chat here to say goodnight. I already said goodnight to Dalcosir, who left, but good night, Banana Cat. Thanks for being here. Jan, it's not night for you, but thank you for being here. And bye, Blake. Bye, Mom. Thank you so much for joining the chat and for watching. Oh, thanks for messages, Jan. Thank you also for your kindness and sharing that with me. Seriously, it means a lot to have everyone's support. Good night, Sarah. Bye. Congrats on your second book. Thank you, Jan.